Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And we have Floyd Mayweather, one of our Black American brothers that is arguably the GOAT. Now, a lot of people say that. I grew up watching Mike Tyson knock other boxers out in the first round within a few seconds, and it was just over. So, I don't know, but a lot of people say it. And of course, we got Muhammad Ali, who was also great and definitely could be recognized as the GOAT. But I don't want to argue that, but I do want to share a clip from a video that I got off Twitter that shows Floyd talking about being called an African American and how when we're doing something that represents the country, we're just American. But once we get back home, we're African American, and we're tied to a continent that we've never seen. Some of us, most of us, never gone to, don't have any relatives you can point back to or contact. And we've been here for centuries now. Who knows how many centuries actually, because some of our people were here and they also got together with the Africans that were brought over in the slave trade. Let me play the clip and I'll follow up with my commentary.
I mean, why do we constantly call each other African Americans? When we go out there and go on the front line and fight the war, we're Americans. When we go in the Olympic Games, we're Americans. But now when we come home, we're African Americans. I don't understand. We're Americans. We built this land.
Preach.
Absolutely.
We can be Black Americans, but we're Americans. We built this land.
Absolutely.
A lot of times we saying we African Americans, and a lot of us in this country don't know nothing about Africa. I mean, I've never seen none of us compete against. When the Europeans come to America, we don't call them European Americans.
So,
Hope y'all catching these gems being dropped. Hope they're catching them.
what do you think? So, well, look, I mean,
It's just whenever they want to separate us.
yeah,
When we commit a crime, we're African American.
yeah.
When they want to separate, but when we do something good and
When you go to the Olympics, you're an American.
we're an American. Because when we get that medal, we're an American.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
That's good. Hey, now listen,
You can't call me. I can't be this one day to be something the next day.
Yeah.
Only when it's beneficial to you. That's when I'm an American.
And are you a black fighter or are you the GOAT? Right? Are they saying, oh, he a black GOAT? The greatest of all time. Right?
No matter what color the goat is, it's calling me a goat.
Right.
Floyd was definitely dropping gems on this one. He's correct in saying that we are Americans. Even ethnically, we are just different. We are not the same ethnicity, culture. We have different things that we do as opposed to Africans. That's why so many of them can attest to the fact that when they got here, or some that came as children, they knew they were different. We knew they were different. That's okay. It's just what it is. And if you took one of these DNA tests with an African and compared it to foundational Black Americans, it's not going to be the same. We have been here for centuries, even before this was considered America, and there have been a lot of mixes and everything within us. My sister took one of those 23andMe's, and I think she was like 65% or something along that line, sub-Saharan African, and then the rest is European. And the only white or Irish person I'm familiar that I've heard of in my family is a great grandmother or something like that. Maybe great. I can't remember, but she was Irish. But other than that, I mean, we're Black and we have some French Creole and all of that, but it's a different mix being here. And not that we want to be white, we're just our own separate lineage. And the United States has done things to our ancestors that are unique to Black Americans. And we shouldn't be considered the same as a new African that has come over 2 weeks ago or gotten their green card a couple of weeks ago, and we're both the same. We're African American. No, we need to delineate. Those are, distant people and everything, distant cousins. Yes, we're ultimately, everybody came from Africa. However, that is not our culture. That's not how we should be identified. Those people coming in from Africa that come here should be African Americans, and they can call us American or Black American, foundational Black American, something along those lines. But we are not the same. And they can tell you just as much as we can say, no, we're not the same. We have different things that we do culturally. Even some of the Africans that came over as children, they have said how different they felt and how different they were from the Black American kids that were here, and vice versa. We can tell the difference. So it is what it is, but I really think that we should stop being identified as African American. And I don't think that started until the 1960 something, or no, maybe the 80s. I can't remember what it was, but I know it wasn't always like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.